Hello, guys. Go back some years and picture yourself at school. The professor just presented some material that you didn't understand quite well. You want to make a question, but first you look around to see if other of your classmates also have questions. No hands up. Are you the only one who didn't understand the class? Seems like you hesitate. You don't want to look stupid, so you refrain from asking. The professor looks at your puzzled face and waits. No questions? Class over. Minutes later, some of your classmates say that they didn't understand a thing. You were not the only one. Why do we do this? Today, in deciding how to decide, we will talk about pluralistic ignorance. What exactly is it? Pluralistic ignorance occurs when we mistakenly believe that everyone else in our group holds a different opinion than our own. In the Hans Christian Andersen folktale, The Emperor's New Clothes, an emperor is convinced by two tailors that a fine suit they made for him can only be seen by people that are not stupid. Not wanting to look stupid, all of the emperor's men and the townspeople keep silent about the fact they could not see the emperor's clothes. Finally, a small child dares to say the emperor isn't wearing any clothes. Pluralistic ignorance. What is really happening here? Three things. Number one, we falsely conclude that others in our group usually express their true feelings. Number two, we believe that they don't share our ideas. Number three, we censor our true feelings or thoughts for fear of embarrassing ourselves or being socially rejected by others in our group. And why does it happen? Since we are social animals, we want to be good team players. We fear that by having a different opinion than our group, we might be rejected or ostracized. We don't want to be the odd man out. Therefore, we want to accurately read what the majority of our group thinks. We prefer to be on the safe side, so we are prone to misjudge what the group really thinks. If we clearly see that nobody is raising their hand in the classroom, we conclude that is because nobody has questions. We don't want to take risks by double guessing. It's better to be wrong, but inside our group, than to be right, but out in the cold. We are wired to survive inside our groups. Now, picture yourself in college. Maybe you drank too much alcohol because you thought your friends drank a lot and you didn't want to be the soft one. Maybe you never raised your voice against the guy who always bragged about sexual acts, giving raunchy details. You thought that all the other guys were okay with that. Maybe you were concerned with global warming, but you didn't do anything because you thought you were in the minority. Right? And why it's important. Pluralistic ignorance characterizes the dynamics of many social situations and groups. When affected by pluralistic ignorance, we incorrectly see ourselves as less knowledgeable, less committed, and even less competent. It can lead groups to persist in policies and practices that have lost widespread support. Pluralistic ignorance is blamed for the illusory popular support for the Communist Party in the Soviet Union some years before falling. I thought everybody supported it, so I kept my mouth shut. And what can we do about it? It is very hard to accurately read the true opinions of the people of the groups we belong without getting into quicksand. There will always be that guy who thinks he's the Speaker of the House, who will usually raise his voice over the rest and who will make everybody think that there is true consensus. I know it's hard, but challenge your groups. Take courage in the fact that many people have done it. Salvador Dali, the ultimate surrealist, continuously challenged the surrealist group by expressing defiant opinion. The surrealist group expelled him in 1939, but who cares? He is still Dali. Now, a disclaimer. Remember, this video is not the last word regarding the pluralistic ignorance. Its goal was to ignite your interest in this topic so you do your own research. Send us your feedback so we can continue this conversation. Time to go. See you next time. Thank you.